Of course it is. Always is grumpy with me when he doesn't play all the time. He make me notice how grumpy he feels. Today, no. He's an exceptional player. Playing or playing is exceptional. So the biggest stages player and have mentality to score a goal. The composure for the penalty was important. Finished the first half 1-0, and after the second and the third were brilliant. So yeah, really good to be in the final. Really, really good, and so satisfied from Riyad because he loves to play football, and he has given many, many things in these years, and hopefully more in the future. Yes, it's the fourth time in a row we are here, and the last against, of course, Chelsea, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, we could not do it, and today we perform. Something happened with the match?
No, I'm just trying to take it away from yours.
Sorry?
Trying to stop that from happening. I think you're okay.
Yeah?
I think it's this one.
Hey? Okay. And we cannot, these games with yesterday I said in the press conference is coming from Munich 3 days ago, but we talk about we have to try it and have to perform well, and they did really well. All the guys, they come from the bench, they start. Everyone was perfect, everyone involved, and happy, real satisfied for all the club to be, after many years, in the FA Cup final.
Joe?
I think Riyad Mahrez is the first City player to score a hat-trick is up on the line. He's not a big game player.
Of course it is. Always is grumpy with me when he doesn't play all the time. He make me notice how grumpy he feels. Today, no. He's an exceptional player. Playing or playing is exceptional. So the biggest stages player and have mentality to score a goal. The composure for the penalty was important. Finished the first half 1-0, and after the second and the third were brilliant. So yeah, really good to be in the final. Really, really good, and so satisfied from Riyad because he loves to play football, and he has given many, many things in these years, and hopefully more in the future. For the fact that no concede.
Not conceded.
Yeah, of course, in this type of games, no concede. They had a clear chance in the first minute. In this type of games and this type of opponents that you cannot press because always long the balls is to be solid, no concede a goal because they defend really well. The crosses, they are a masters. Set pieces, every set pieces is a danger. We struggled in the first half, the first 10-15 minutes. First half we didn't win not even one second ball. The second half time we adjust some positions. We won the second balls when they played long balls at the end, especially with Maburni. But yeah, we moved them well. We lack a little bit to find a little bit more Julian and Erling. They have to move a little bit in behind when the ball go in the position, central positions. But yeah, in general it was a good, really good performance, knowing where we come from, especially 3 days ago where we were. The adrenaline you spend in that games is massive in all concepts, and today for the first minute even in the locker room, and we saw a vibe. Okay, the guys are here, and yeah, 3 years in a row in semi-finals, out and out, and to be in the finals is just double satisfaction.
Going back to Mahrez, he's performed very well in decisive games like this. What do you think makes him the right player for decisive games?
No, but Riyad I think play good in decisive games, but also in the people can say decisive games. So Riyad loves to play football. He's a big fan of. He's an amateur spirit. Like he's not a guy. I have a contract. I have to do my job. I come here. How many hours I have to train? How many games I have to play? Do my job. I go home. It's completely the opposite. He loves being in contact with the ball, and that's why when he's upset, don't play because he wanna play. I understand completely. But sometimes Bernardo gives us something in the sides that he cannot give us. It's a question of skills, not nothing because he cannot do it. Bernardo or feel when play. Sometimes you need special things, and that's why I make a selection. We know each other for many years, so I know I lost the battle to make him understand how important is the group and everything. So Yeah, important is when he plays, play in that level. And when that's happened, everything is fine.
Mike?
Is it your decision on who takes the penalties?
No, normally I don't take.
Or is it the players?
No, yes. I don't say who's the taker. When both play, they talk each other, and it's fine. It's okay. As much they score, I don't care. We know for many years, especially in Champions League, and how many penalties we miss, that we drop competition and the other ones. Erling missed the first one in Munich, but his accuracy is great. And Riyad, what one I like the most is the fact even missing penalties in the past, give me the ball again. That define the players. I remember Erling after the game in Munich, I asked him, what you thought when you missed the penalties? So I'm going to score next. No next penalty, the next action I'm going to score. And he scored. So that defined the top players. They don't live in the past. They don't they don't live thinking, oh, I miss, I'm sad. No, the moment he missed, I said, I'm going to score. And this is this type of mentalities deserves to play in the big teams. If you don't have this type of players, the team cannot be. And it comes from the fabric. It cannot come from the manager said, what will be your thoughts? It come from themselves. That's why when you sign up players, to discover these kind of things before the sign is so important. Because at the end, make the difference.
Pep, I know you said before the game, but you're now in the final of the FA Cup. The title is in your hands. You're in the semi-finals of the Champions League. I also know there's some Manchester United fans who are very scared that you're going to do the treble. Are they right to be scared? And what is it going to take to do that?
They don't have to be scared. We are neighbors. So the neighbors always are nice each other. So no, still I said yesterday, we are far away, and people cannot believe we are far away about these kind of situations. The travels in this kind of discusses that okay for a funny moment is okay, but the reality is completely different. Realities come here and perform. I said many times and repeat again, the most impressed I have for this club, start for the hierarchy until the last person in the backroom staff, is after many years, I would say 6-7 years, I would say 6 years, winning titles and titles and titles. And when you lose the titles, you lose in the last stages and final Champions League or semi-finals or FA Cup semi-finals at times, still we are there one more year. And this is what I'm proud the most as a manager of. And that's why I like to be here, and I love to work with this club for many reasons, for that reason. Because 1 year you can do. But I don't want to win a Champions League, and after the next 3 years you are in the bottom or not fighting for you have to fight. That is not. So Champions League destroy projects most of the times when you win or when you lose. And this club is quite stable in that terms. Of course, I'm here sitting because we won the Premier League, they won titles, otherwise it will be another match, and I'm not stupid in that. But in the same times, I know that I analyze what is the situation in the team, what we need, what we are doing, not come just for specific results. That's why after 6 years, we are in the last stages, the last 6 weeks or 7 weeks left, and still we are fighting for the titles. Okay, so we lose the Carabao Cup, but still we are here to lose the titles, the biggest ones, and this is the most important trophy that we can get. Thank you so much, of course, for the people. I said to the guys, so the last 3 years, the worst performance we have done in the season is FA Cup semi-finals, the worst. We were not here. So, and today travel a lot of people from Manchester, like they don't have the privilege that we have. At least we have to perform well, guys. At least that. Perform who we are. I'm not talking about winning or losing. Perform who we are. And in the first minute, in the locker room, in the warm-up and everything, the team was there, and that's why we could win.
Guys, I've got one more before the embargo, just here, please.
Can I just ask you for your thoughts on Sheffield United's performance today, and how important was that penalty so close to half-time?
Yeah, it was really important. Today is a final, and these decisive situations are key. In this type of games, many things would happen if the first action that they had to score a goal. And they defend well, we start to play anxious, and they make another transition, and you can lose a game. So that's why be stable in those situations, and Stefan make another exceptional game. Many players that don't play in regularly help us a lot to make a really good game, like Sergio was, and many of them. So, and yeah, so this Sheffield is not mathematically, but it's already team of the Premier League next season. So that means it's a good team.
Set an embargo for 10:30 on Sunday evening, Martin.